Welcome back to another episode of Five-0 with your host, yours truly, Krim, also known as the Asian Avenger. Today we're playing a Boros control deck. That's right. Who needs the blue in Jeskai? Let's just drop the blue, play red and white. Boros control piloted to a 5-0 by Maglor. So let's see if, we can recreate their 5-0 magic. So this way you can figure out if you would like to take this deck to your next FNM. Or maybe your own online league. So far this is just the red-white deck, it's just a plain red-white deck. You've got some Star of Extinctions. You're just like every board wipe that you can think of in these colors. You have Deafening Clarion, you have Star of Extinction, you have Settle the Wreckage, you have one Cleansing Nova, you have a Mortal Sun, and you have a few Direfleet Daredevils in case you play against Dimir. I assume you probably can use their Thought Erasures and stuff like that. And Siege Gang Commander, a good way to burn out your opponent. And then, of course, we just close out the game with everyone's favorite Banefire. We have 2 copies of Banefire. We have Azur's Gateway to try to also just create a huge Banefire. And, of course, Karn plus Treasure Map tokens. Of course, there is a little bit of the non-bow of Immortal Sun and Karn, but let's see how much that actually affects us. As you can see in the sideboard here, I assume we try to bring in more threats post-board in a Danto Vanguard, more Banefires against probably Control, Lyra against all the Drakes and Burn and Aggro decks, Star of Extinction, what I assume to be more Golgari. Now, I'm not sure, this is the spicy one for me, it is Sun Cleanser, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. Yeah, well, we'll find out. We'll see what Sun Cleanser does. So without holding you up any longer, I'll see you all in the arena. I'm excited to see how this deck plays. It looks interesting. I've never actually seen a Sun Cleanser get played, so we're going to try it. We're going to, there's Sun Cleanser. We're going to mulligan, dropping down to 6 cards here. We have some early interaction in Shivan Fire, and then I guess we have some late game here with Siege Gang. And we have a sweeper out of Cleansing Nova. And, Sacred Foundry and Mountain makes it so we have somewhat perfect mana so far. I mean, best I can ask for on a mold of 5 or 6 here. Yeah, this is interesting. A Boros control deck. Never thought I'd actually see a Boros control deck. I mean, I know we had the 4/6 one or whatever with the creature that kind of just helps with, like, lifelink and gives all your spells lifelink and stuff like that. Alright, so it's blue-green. It's blue-green. Player can't get counters for as long. Target creature, so it can't kill planeswalkers with Sun Cleanser. So remove all counters from target creature. It can't have counters put on it for as long as Sun Cleanser remains on the board. Target opponent loses all counters. The player can't get counters for as long as Sun Cleanser remains on the battlefield. I mean, I guess we'll go with the second one. Okay. I mean, I guess what was this, good against, like, Infect or something like that? I have no idea. I'm going to go ahead and shock here. We're going to go ahead and pick off this Elfhame Druid. Don't need him getting any more ramp, especially if they have some kind of kicker spells. I don't know. They might be playing stuff like the 3-mana ramp spell. Grow from Ashes? Yeah, I don't want that in my life. I don't think the opponent needs that. Ooh. Forgot to set a stop. That's my fault. It's my fault. Choppy. Super choppy. Alright, yeah, you got it. I had a swing with Sun Cleanser. Maybe they thought I had another shock or a Shivan Fire. Okay, so they're digging up gates. I feel like they're going to go Omniscience on me, or as I like calling it, Omniscience. Because, that's 100% correct. That's just it's like non-negotiable. It just is Omniscience. They have 2 mana up. We're down a land. Land, which was what we needed last turn. Guess we wouldn't have drawn a Rekindling Phoenix, though. So, good thing we chose to not put that to the bottom. Alright, let's go ahead and play Rekindling Phoenix. Let's beat him in the air. We have a treasure map on 1 counter. I can live with that. I'll take a turn off. Also, let's be smart about it. Let's put a stop so in the event that we want to, we have the option. I kind of want to board wipe now. Yeah, I'm just gonna draw. Woo! Rewarded. Rewarded. Alright. Good job, me. I mean, let's not lie here, YouTube. We always had it, right? No concerns whatsoever. Always had it. Alright, get all that out of here. Alright, we board clear here with Cleansing Nova, killing off their Carnage Tyrant. Gotta punch in with the Phoenix, so they have to find something right now, a bounce effector or something, so we don't get our Phoenix back. Set a stop here so I'm actually going to scry now. Ooh, nice. Well, actually, yeah, that's still great. Because it doesn't matter, right? Because like it can't kill the token. The Vivian Reed from our opponent can't kill the token. But I am concerned about what they're going to find here. What are they getting out of blue and green, right? I want that. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. We actually get to just have perfect mana. I mean, perfectly, something that costs 4. Costing the exact amount that we need it to. Punch into Vivian here. Can't have that standing around too long.
So you've got claws.
I'm going to definitely minus if this doesn't get spell pierced. Okay. Well, it does get spell pierced. I mean, kind of just got to play as close as, I mean, I'm going to play it. I'm not going to wait, right? There's no way I wait. So Vivian's going to get taken down. Fortunately, it's going to take us a few turns to do it. That was our only Cleansing Nova, by the way, in the deck, so we need to find or Settle the Wreckage or our Star of Extinctions. I'm not concerned that we don't have any board wipes, but I'd like to see if I can find one. I think we have more than enough lands in the deck, right? Yeah, see, there we go. Punch Vivian. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Did it end my turn? Oh, that's so brutal. Oh, that's so brutal. I thought I was going to combat. I mean, I was going to damage. Oh, that's totally my fault. Again, just super choppy. Woo. Ooh. Just giving them out. We're just giving them out. Give me a minute. Alright, that's a feel bad moment. Oh, yeah. Sometimes you just gotta, you know, you just gotta do that. You just gotta occasionally throw one away real quick. I think I'm leaving this back to block, to be honest with you, right? But if I can just chump it. No, actually, yeah, we're just going to be aggressive. I don't know what I'm talking about. We just be aggressive. We attack them. We hold up mana. And then we block, and then just, with one of the goblins, we send it to their face. And if they're doing something like, I don't know, River's Rebuke, then that means they have to spend most of their mana anyways. And they don't have enough to pump Thorn Lieutenant and River's Rebuke me. Let's try not to throw too many games. Alright, so let's go ahead and sack this. No. Wrong order. Almost did the wrong thing. I can't be doing too many free ones here for the opponent. You know, you get the first turn pass for free. You don't get this one, though. I'd like to sack this goblin. Send it to their face. So they're down to 9. So if I connect with this Rekindling Phoenix, it's game over. Oh, Generous Stray. What a cutie. A cutie kitty. Too bad I'm going to have to blow up your owner's face with some goblins. You know, it's okay. You know, once again, I know you're all thinking in the comment section right now, you just punt? No. I didn't punt. I flexed. I chose to pass the turn. I mean, I did, technically. I chose to click on it. Okay. So, like, what? They have to have, like, a fog here? But fog doesn't stop my burn damage from Gang Commander, but does help with The Phoenix is 4 damage. Alright, let's aim for the face here. I guess I could have swung with everything. It wouldn't... I don't know why I wouldn't just swing with everything. Maybe. It's gonna be so sad right now if they decide to gain some life. Okay, cool. Yeah, we swing with whatever, right? And then whatever doesn't get blocked. Well, I guess they would just block the token, then we send it to them. Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered. Should have just swung with everything. I mean, either way, we won. All good. All those Siege Gang Commander tokens really helped out there. Okay. We see Carnage Tyrants. We've seen Spell Snare or Spell Pierce. I feel like Adanto Vanguard is something I want in my life. Sun Cleanser doesn't seem really useful here. Like, Deafening Clarion, I don't know if I really like it, to be honest with you. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Like, it doesn't seem that great. I kind of just want more threats, I feel like. If that's the case. I mean, Clarion was playable there. I mean, they are going to have creatures that we need to kill. Shivan Fire only gets counterspells, I guess. Azur's Gateway. I guess we can keep that in too. We already have so many Banefires actually main deck. Do I really need another one? Probably not. I think 2 Star of Extinctions is... I mean, 2 Banefires is more than enough. Let's not lose out on aggression here. Shivan Fire scales, so in case they play something bigger. Seal Away is just nice to have. Alright, I'll go ahead and go with that. I'll drop the Lyra. Or a Lyra. So we're only going to play 1. I wanted bigger threats, more powerful threats that I could play. I mean, I want to keep the Shivan Fire. In case they have a turn 1, like, Mana Elf or something like that. But this is good enough. Double Adantos. With 2 draw steps. I mean, oh, that's 1 draw step. But I have time to draw another land, right? We'll be fine. Double Adanto isn't bad. Opponent going Forest. Let's just hope they don't have an early mana like Dork here. Alright, so they do not. We did draw a Seal Away there on our draw step. That feels a little bad. Okay, so we're going to go Adanto Vanguard. And we're just going to try to beat him down with 2 Adanto Vanguards. What am I talking about? How are we threat light? We have the best 2-mana threat we could ask for, right? Please let me draw a land. Oh, there's the Essence Scatter. So is our opponent on like some weird Simic kind of control deck or something? I mean, it clearly is, but just why? Go to the face. Adanto Vanguard to the face. What would face be in chess terms? It'd just be like Vanguard to face 1. Or I guess it'd be face 3. Okay, making sure I don't accidentally skip the rest of my main phase here. I'm gonna play a little cautiously after that last one. That last flex, sorry. So it was an intentional mistake. Okay, opponent. What do you got for me? We've got our 2 creatures in hand on the board already, so. Here's what he could draw out of blue. I get the Fogs and Sleeps are things I can think about. River's Rebuke? Sure, why not? I mean, you gotta have one of those somewhere if you're playing just blue-green. Not a land, unfortunately. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't even think about that as a card. Did we just get Capture Sphere? He just threw a Pokeball at us. Our opponent just threw a Pokeball at us. Darn it. Imagine if we had the mana right now. We could have played Karn. Ooh. Loss of tempo. Our opponent's contemplating on blocking with Jade Light. I mean, are you just going to keep taking 3? Alright, the answer is yes. I mean, we just got Ixalan's Binding, right? Ixalan's Binding, rip the Capture Sphere off. Why is opponent... I mean, if... Okay, there you go. I was like, if you're not going to block, you should attack. Sure. I guess we'll just go for the Seal Away, see if they decide to counter it. Alright, they decide not to. I don't see a reason for them to, I guess. It's just a Jade Light. I need them to tap out and know that I can, and I need to draw a land. Because I'm sure they clearly have, like, a silly amount of, like, late game threats right now. Alright, so they don't have blue up. Right now. No, they have blue up. Okay. Right now. Land. Oh, this is so painful. Whatever. Whatever. We're just gonna get there with the old Adonto Vanguard beats. We play 25 lands, so it's not, like, unheard of for me to hit 4 lands here. It's not like I'm playing, like, 1 or something like that. Okay. Interesting. With that on the stack, I guess we just blow it up so we get the damage through. And we get to keep our seal away for something bigger later. I wish I had some lands right now. So, opponent, you just wait. You just wait. I'm going to draw these lands. You're going to be in trouble. Until then, you're fine. Yo, why I oughta. Oh, why I oughta. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. All the real estate. I get it, I get it. Flexing on me with these lands. Yes, thank you! Oh, well, hold on. Actually, we gotta find out if that's a good thing. I mean, you're trading 2 damage. This 3-mana 2/2 for 4 damage. I think you take that trade. Karn? Not a creature? No counterspell? Goodbye, world! Karn, it was good to have you, buddy. Thank you. You were brief. Your appearance was brief, but nonetheless, it was warranted and welcomed. Like button mashing the spacebar. Blue-green control. Opponent chose to forego all the sweet removal spells. And all the sweet... Like, there's... What is that? This is obviously Omniscience. Omniscience for days. Oh, I can't imagine the opponent not blowing up their Pokeball, so... It's a May. Darn it. Beast Whisperer. Interesting. Beast Whisperer. Oh, boy. Well, we're going face. Once again. No reason to take the damage for no, like, it's just no random, just like a random 2 damage. Let's just Banefire this. I don't want him drawing cards. I know I could have targeted them with that, but we have another Banefire, and like I really just don't want to deal with them drawing a ton of cards right now. Not when they've got Essence Scatter, lands, and Reclamation Sages. Sages, if you would. Eventually, they're going to just play that Reclamation Sage. They got to block. You got to block, bud, at some point. Now you're just going to keep taking 3. Do I even want to give the opponent the value of, like, Azur's Gateway? Not really. Not when I know I have so many lands coming up. Oh, what is this? No! It's Nexus! Oh, I hate this card. Please don't tell me you drew it again. It's a singleton. I drew it every time. Please, I just want to see my turn again. I've been a good... I know it's a new year, but I think I've been a good boy, like, so far into the year. Oh, please blow up the... Please blow that up. Resolves. Take the action. Take the action. Darn it. So, they are clearly on Nexus, so... I'm not going to do anything about... I'm just going to take the 4 for that. Play this Azur's Gateway. Hope that it's good enough. No, 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 no! I clicked on the wrong one. Oh my gosh, I need to slow down. Well, I didn't want that settle anyways. Totally didn't want that settle. That's a feel bad. That's don't say anything. YouTube hush. Don't say anything. I know. This is what I wanted to do. I mean, they've got to counter stuff eventually, right? I mean, how do they beat this, too? I mean, I can commit more to just get them to burn the Essence Scatter, but I want to see how they actually deal with my Adanto Vanguard. Oh, please don't be like Omniscience. Please don't be Omniscience. Alright, there's the River's Rebuke that we all knew about. Okay. I'll shock for this. Okay, so they used all their counter spells there, so we're just gonna go and play the other Adanto Vanguards. Squad's back! Squad's back! Nice! Close it and out! Our opponent's name is Weebles. So let's get ready to play Weebles. I'll keep. Sure. Seems good. Let's see. Go ahead and start with mono red. Show that we're mono red. Maybe we get a free concession. It's unlikely. Can't imagine this being good for us. Whatever this is, it can't be good for us. Whatever. They lose all their counters, and they can't get any more counters for as long as Sun Cleanser remains on the field. Whoa, is it Jeskai mid-range time? I love it. I love it. I love the idea of Jeskai mid-range. Let's make it happen. Aha, you fool! Gut shot! I'm kidding, I don't have it. Coulda, you know, sometimes you gotta check your opponent, you know, see if they're aware of their surroundings. Opponent was. I think they're gonna win this race, currently. Whoa, 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 they didn't attack! Alright, I like it. I like it. Whatever, I would have kept it anyways. This time we're not going to attack because they can double block. Because they have 2 Knight of Graces, but they are behind on lands. They only have Steam Vent Plains. They got a full grip of cards, so you got to assume that they are stocked up on some threats there that are around the 4-cost slot. Maybe 3 and 4. I guess I'll block. I mean, they burn a spell on this. I can live with that. Adanto Vanguard from the opponent. So they have quite a board there. Double Knight of Grace and Adanto Vanguard. Opponent's hand is looking pretty good. Or board's looking pretty good. We can get LD on them, right? Like, we're just gonna go LD on the opponent? Is that what we're gonna do? Yeah, we're going LD on the opponent. We're gonna try to starve Extinction their land. Yes, we are! Immortal Sun on the top of our deck. You know what? Let's keep that on top. Because then we draw our card for turn. I don't even mind popping my treasures for this. Okay, well that is not a good card to have. A Sun Cleanser right now is not where I want to be. If they Spell Pierce me, though, I'm going to feel that for the next week. Whatever. Whatever, dude. Let's go. Make them have it 2019. That's right, I got to get used to saying that now. Make them have it 2019. Please don't have it. Please don't have it. No, please don't have it. Please don't have it. Yes! Okay, cool. They don't have it. They don't have it. We're going to be okay, currently. We're going to be okay. We don't have to worry about Teferis. None of that nonsense. Okay. I don't believe they actually... No, they probably have a lightning strike or something like that. Oh, nice. Okay. I was like, what kind of flex is that? Are you just BMing me right now? What's going on? Oh, that's a nice combo we've got there. Karn, right? Like, you know, oh, that's perfect. Perfect with Immortal Sun. I have an idea what I'm probably going to get rid of here. Can you figure out what it is, YouTube? Oh, yeah, it is. It is Karn. Correct. You guessed right. Okay, we just need a few extra lands here. I am not above settling just this one threat. That's fine. That's not that big a deal to me. Not when I could just be getting rid of this card. So we have a 4, a 2. So we need it. We'll get a 3 underneath that. I will settle this. I will help them get a land. I'm helping them get a land. Because I can't actually kill that card right now. I'm sure they're very happy to have that land. No, give me a land. No, where's my lands at? So we have a 2, a 4. We need the land. This is a 1. Get rid of a Clarion. Play the land. Play a treasure map. I kind of just want to let this hit me for a little bit, but I know that's probably not right. Because then I add so much mana once this flips, if it flips, and then I can kill them with Banefire. Or we just take the 4, go down to 12. Yeah, we just take the 4, go down to 12. It's fine. What's the worst that could happen? We're okay. Please don't kill me. Please don't punish me. Cleansing Nova. Here it comes. Cleansing Nova. Wow. Destroy all artifacts. No. Yeah, resolves. That's fine. 5 damage. Didn't even notice. Not even a scratch. Okay, but on the real though, I do need a land. So 3, 6, 7. Wait, no, don't let it go. No. Oh my gosh, please. No. Stop drawing cards. Oh wait, this costs 1 less. It doesn't matter. I don't need a land. I'm so smart. All right. Just kidding, YouTube. Just kidding. Just kidding, YouTube. JK, we had you. We had you scared, didn't we? Okay, now for reals though. Like, I need to get used to doing this because on paper it would be as simple as, hey, stop with the treasure map. Okay. Yeah, you know, there's not a land underneath the Azur's Gateway, so let's keep that on top. Draw one of these. Nice. And that's like the perfect land I want to draw. If there's a land I need right now, it's this one. Especially when we have the City's Blessing. We don't have a 1, right? We have a 2, 4, 3, 4. So 2, 3, 4. There's the 0. I mean, I can just do this at any point, but yeah, you know what? I'll just play my Siege Gang Commander. All right, so our Immortal Sun plus Siege Gang Commander. This is looking pretty good for us, right? We have a lot of power on board thanks to Immortal Sun's pump effect on... Oh, no. No. Which one are you targeting? Our Immortal Sun? Oh, lame. Okay, opponent took our friendly neighborhood Azur's Gateway. Luckily, we only have 2. Why not? Sure. It's a threat. It's resilient. I want it. I could have pinged that at the end of their turn, but it's okay. I don't want to take too much damage here, do I? Not at all. Yeah, I could have saved myself 1 damage or 1 mana here. But now I can just punch in with everybody. Nice. Alright, so now we play, like, we protect ourselves from a board wipe. What is this? What is going on here? There goes my Phoenix, I guess. Oh, we got you again. We only have 2 of those. I mean, this is game over, though. There's just nothing they can do. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. We did draw the other Phoenix, but not really relevant here. Don't want them to know that we have Banefire, so we'll conceal that information. We'll just sack a Goblin. Alright, we'll go to the next game. Alright, board time. Sideboard time. And remember, YouTube, Mortal Sun makes everything cost 1 less. This Sun Cleanser is so edgy. It's I love it. You know, it's so random to me. So angels, so we want Sealaways, our own angels to combat them. What do we get rid of? The Shivan Fires. Direfleet Daredevil, what does that really... I mean, I guess that gets us... Nah, we don't need a full 3 of those, though. Settle the Wreckage pretty good here. Deafening Clarion probably won't do too much for us, except for pick off the Knights, right? And the Knights we can pick off later. I mean, I guess we'll still leave in a few Deafening Clarions for the Knights, which I assume also has History of Benalia, stuff like that. But I can't help feel like Invoke the Divine might be something I want, especially when we saw how many Ixalan's bindings they have. I mean, we do have the Cleansing Nova, but I feel like I'm going to be using that to blow up our opponent's board. Let's try it this way. I know Invoke the Divine kind of does nothing, though. Especially when we're on the draw. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, we have Boros, Guildgate, Clifftop Retreat, Double Plains, Treasure Map, and a Lyra and Phoenix. I'm sneeping this. This is a Severus sneep. Gonna be putting this Boros Guildgate down and then dropping the Treasure Map next turn. Boom. They know we're not on just mono red anymore, though. Cat's out of the bag. Alright. War map. Treasure map resolves. Let's set a stop for our upkeep. We're learning. We're adapting. Yeah, we don't need that many lands. Correction. We do need that many lands. Well, good news we have the Arc of Araska. At some point, that's going to be pretty sweet for us. Please don't bounce this. Alright. Treasure map has found us. Our Adanto Vanguard. How do you feel about this, opponent? Not that strongly. Okay. That's because you probably are going to bounce it or it's going bye-bye. Whoa! Raf Capuchin. Okay, hold on. So it's Jeskai Historic? Oh, that's a pickle. And you're taking my treasure map? That's kind of rude. No blocks. I guess the opponent's just strictly on the I'm gonna Ixalan's binding you until you lose. Like, you will just never play another card. It's like Jeskai Prison. Jeez. Dang, dude, this opponent is going at it right now. You get nothing. It's just pretty much what the opponent's saying. You get nothing. Nice try. Take a lap. Alright, will I get to keep these? Or are these gonna get taken too? Rekindling Phoenix on board. Opponent's got 2 Ixalan's binding under a binding on my Lyra, a binding on my map, and then a Raf Capuchin. So we do have to be watchful and mindful of any kind of legendaries. I was forgiven. Yes, cool. I don't even dare. I'm just gonna swing in with just my Adanto. Alright. Well, at some point, I think we're the aggressor here, so we gotta just go with this. Adanto Vanguard. So we have 2 Adanto Vanguards, Kindling Phoenix. Opponent, it's your turn. You gotta do something soon. Not exactly what I want to see, but better than that. We'll pitch a Plains to the Azur's Gateway. Does this settle the wreckage time? It is not settle the wreckage time. Okay. Go ahead and play the land. May as well. In case I want to save it for one gigantic Banefire. Shall I? Well, never mind. That Banefire I had mentioned? That was a joke. I didn't mean it. Okay, what are we drawing? A land, naturally. Let's see what we can get. Okay, a land. You know, the lands keep our opponents in check, to be honest with you. I'm gonna pitch another land to that because that doesn't seem good to have at all. I guess we're going to combat. Okay. Okay. Okay, that. Go down to 10. Does the opponent have the kill here? I guess I could have done this before I also pitched. Don't kill me, 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 you don't have it. Lame. Lame. Lame, lame, lame. Alright, I'll take only one, though. I only want one. Alright, leave me alone. Yo, I'm definitely not paying the other 2 life. That's just known, right? That's like a known thing. I can't pay for the other 2 life. Here we go. Seal away. Oh, you're no fun. You're the worst. Come on. What do we have here? What do we have here? Nothing too good there. Let's blow up the Ixalan's Binding on Lyra here. Drew Invoke the Divine, so I can't be mad about that. Gained 4 life for it too, so I definitely like the sound of that. Alright, where's your Deafening Clarion at, buddy? I actually don't even need to commit this much. Why did I commit this much again? I don't know. Really want to get myself blown out here. Aha! Gain the life. I like it. And that is lethal. Lethal on board. 2-0. Okay, so we have a 2-0 record right now. I cannot complain. So AMVP. Good luck. If you can take down this opponent and go to 3-0. Oh boy. It's a little light, but it's a control deck, right? So we haven't played against any blue control decks, so I think I'll try this. Oh no. I don't know for... let me think here. How do we beat this? They're gaining a lot of life, right? So we have to flip our Acer's Gateway. I think that's what this has come down to. This isn't gonna work out. Oh boy. You're getting too much life. Oh, is this chromatic black with a splash of white? What's going on here? I just have to hope that I'm going to hold on to the Direfleet Daredevil for the time being. Maybe they'll cast a Mastermind's Acquisition, and at some point I can grab that to, I don't know. I can dig for a... I mean, if I can just naturally draw a... Oh, I was going to say an Ixalan's Binding, but this is also pretty good. But the issue is now if they duress us, it feels a little bad. That is a lot of attack. I mean, I can take the 5. I don't mind that, because they have to tap that and pay the mana to ping me, so this isn't Walking Ballista. Darn it. They see the line. I was like, oh, maybe they won't pop the Fountain of Renewal. Incorrect. They saw it. And it is time for some LaCroix. Yum, yum. Okay. All of this. I don't know if I'm going to play that the Siege Gang Commander yet. I'm going to play this Plains. The only thing that's annoying is Chamber Sentry does bounce itself back, but I'm gonna wait because I want to at least get the ability to fling my Siege Gang Commander at the opponent. Oh. Do we have any other cleansing notes? Ixalan's Binding. Is that something I'm looking for right now? Play this, take out the Azur's Gateway. They can't play any more. But how many do they actually have? Like, how many do they actually have? I'm going to play Siege Gang Commander. I assume this is going to die somewhere along the way. They're probably just going to, like, remove this, and then I'll have to fling it. Alright, there we go. Vraska's Contempt. We'll sacrifice Siege Gang Commander. Hit him for 2. I don't want him to exile it because it blanks their life gain off the Vraska's Contempt. And on top of that, it makes it so that I can bring it back at some random point if I need to. Although I don't know what I'm bringing it back with. Eldest Reborn. As a matter of fact, we're gonna let them bring it back. I forgot. I should have just let that one go. But oh, actually, we can just eat that with Ixalan's Binding. That's a good target. I would definitely be willing to eat that with Ixalan's Binding. Of course, you know, now if they have something, yeah, I don't want them to have that. I don't want them to have that. That Eldest Reborn is too much value for the opponent. Concerns are this flipping, this Azur's Gateway right here from the opponent. They have put away 3 lands underneath this Azur's Gateway. But remove all counters from target creature. I just don't know what this does. Like, in this matchup, what does Sun Cleanser do? Is it really just for, like, I think it's got to be Golgari. The Sun Cleanser is a spicy meatball. I haven't quite put my finger on what I'm doing with it, but it is a spicy meatball. I'm not gonna make a token because I just assume that they're gonna kill this anyway. I'm probably getting the Guild Gate, I'll be honest with you. Alright, well, I'm not gonna play the Sun Cleanser. So no Contempt here. Just putting away all their lands. Very interesting. Their own Karn. Well, good news here is that we have our 4th land, so we're going to go ahead and play this Direfleet Daredevil. Wow, they can have, I guess, another land. That's kind of unfortunate. They've hit quite a bit of lands here. We're going to plus our Karn. Best ramp spell in the game, because you know they're going to give us the land, unless there aren't any. I think we're getting the Shivan Fire, or maybe the... Yeah, there you go. So go ahead and play this Direfleet Daredevil. Swoop on that Vraska's Contempt to eat their Karn. They can kill the Direfleet Daredevil. That's fine. Sure. Really? Okay. Do they not have any, like, board wipes or anything in hand? There's 4 lands underneath there. They got 2 lands from Karn. They've hit a lot of lands. At some point here, they're going to stop hitting lands, and that's when I'm going to be a little worried. Okay. Okay. Our opponent just duressed us? I mean, what are they going to do? I don't know, like... That'll... are they reading? Actually, they might just be reading Sun Cleanser, like, oh, wait, hold on, what's going on here? What does this do? Okay, Lava Coil. Oh, Karn's almost about to ultimate. I'm kidding. His ultimate doesn't matter. You know, I'm going to play my own Azur's Gateway. Ooh, Sun Cleanser or a Mountain. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and play this Azur's Gateway. I'm going to go ahead and attack here. Let's go ahead and activate Azur's Gateway now. Play the Clifftop Retreat, because we're gonna get to Banefire mana soon. Oh, they get their own Karn. That's not looking good for me.
Our actions determine the course of history.
I mean, they know about all 3 of these cards in hand right now. Oh, please whiff. Double land again. Oh, you can have the Eldest Reborn. Can't play it again. They might put the Eldest underneath. Please put the Eldest underneath it. The Eldest underneath the Azur's Gateway. Okay, cool. See what we find with this Azur's Gateway. I'm gonna put a Shivan Fire or something like that underneath it. Oh, these are all pretty. Sure. I guess let's go and plus Karn. Just keep plussing. I need something good. Oh, nice. Did I play a land this turn? I hope I didn't, because I really, really want that Arc of Araska. There's no way they give me the Arc of Araska. Can this do anything? No, right? I can't lose all counters. Yeah, they lose the counters, not their permanents, so it doesn't really matter here. Like creature, yeah, okay. Doesn't matter. This doesn't do anything. Cool. It just doesn't do anything. I don't know if I care enough about Karn right now. If they want to go ahead and get their moment of craving, that's fine. We're doing the slow burn here. Slow burn. Here you go. Opponent, you can have Field of Ruin, which will then allow you to Field of Ruin. We have a 1, a 0, and a 2 potentially underneath. Thematic Compass is going to significantly slow us down. Well, not really. I mean, we're only going to do 2 damage now. Game, please. Alright, you know what? I got a minus. I'm getting this land from Karn. Where is it? There's the Arc of Araska. I want that. They pitched their Field of Ruin, so I'm okay with this. Please don't use my Arc of Araska. Thank you. And settle. Take the settle, put that underneath. Go to combat. Yeah, I just want to, like, get them close to, like, killing range with my Banefire. That's what I need right now, so I'm just going to keep hitting them. Sure. I mean, I can't stop that, right? Take the action. They're thinning out our deck here. Boom. Anything else that I want here from this? Not really. Let's go ahead and just see if I can activate this, draw into something better. Treasure map's useful. I like a treasure map here. So we really need to find something right now. What is on this treasure map? What is this treasure map going to find me today? Opponent has 0 and 5, so they need anything in between or more. They only have 2 things underneath this Azur's Gateway, 3 things now, so they need 2 more. Sure, they have a Seal Away. What are both of our decks doing? Apparently a lot of nothing. Uh-oh. That's problematic. They can Ixalan's Binding, or they can get a Vraska's Contempt. But if they get a Contempt, then they lose their Karn. That's fine. That's fine. We'll give them the Contempt because they lose their Karn if we lose ours. They know that. They know they'll lose their Karn if we lose ours. And if they wait, then we get another turn. That's fine with me. Alright, opponent. Let's play ball. Now I'll Contempt. That's useful. That's pretty darn useful. Yeah, I'll keep that on top. We have so much mana right now. Go ahead and pitch this land. We'll go ahead and Starve Extinction here, blow up their Spires of Araska.
I do not feel pain.
Which will then result in our Phoenix coming down. Here we go. We're back at it. We're back at it again. Hitting them for 4, feeling good. Unfortunately, they've got, what, 3 under here? So they need 2 more things underneath the Azur's Gateway, 2 different mana costed things. So they have 0, 3, and 5. Oh, no. What is that targeting? Oh, that's fine. Hold on. Why would they want to do that? Okay. That resolves. I mean, well, it's our only one, so we don't really have much to say there. That definitely resolves, though. That's our only Rekindling Phoenix. Or, I mean, our only Ixalan's Binding, so that's the good news. Well, that's bad news. Because now they can bring stuff back. What are they bringing back? Jeez. I don't want that either. Oh, jeez. How did I still draw a basic? We have, like, most of our basics out of our deck. They need a 2-drop underneath that, so... Whatever. I'll just put... I guess I could have done this in response. That was... I could have done this first. Well, that's not useful at all. Huh. Resolves. We're going to pitch the Sacred Foundry. So now we have 0, 1, 2, and 4. So we need anything else right now. Anything else would really help. They have 0, 2, 3, 4. So they're also at the same. What are they getting back? They can get Siege Gang Commander back. They can get Karn back. If they get Karn back, we just blow up Karn. Azur's Gateway. First off, let's crack Treasure Cove. Or crack a treasure with Treasure Cove. The 4, that's useless. 7, that's pretty good. There we go. Let's go ahead and exile Star of Extinction. So now we have the ability to Banefire them. And we get there. Game 1. What a slogfest. I don't know. We'll do it for 30. They couldn't gain 30, right? They'd have to go Sanguine of Sacrament or something like that. Easy game 1. Just a lot of nothing from both of us. That was so miserable. I don't even know what the opponent plays. These Sun Cleansers are so bad. But I love it because, like, I'm not used to them at all. They're hilariously good, though. I mean, they're hilarious in the deck. Alright. Dude, both of our Karns just hit nothing for the longest time. Our Karns, like, did nothing. I mean, I guess we'll bring in a Star of Extinction and a Banefire, because I assume at some point along the way, we're going to lose a Banefire. I can't imagine us keeping all of our enchantments. I don't know. I guess we can pitch a Siege Gang. How good is Lyra, though? Lyra doesn't leave anything behind. I just brought it in because I wanted more threats, but I took out a threat. Yeah, I guess we'll find out. We'll be okay. Black-white control versus Boros control. Well, I didn't board out any lands. I know that. There we go. I'll keep this. What a healthy-looking hand here. I'll keep 4 lands. I want 4 lands. What a healthy-looking hand. Unless they duress me. Don't duress me. Let me keep my treasure map, and then you can talk about duressing me. Good news, we also have Invoke the Divine. Dawn of Hope, that's fine. We can answer that quite easily. Treasure map. I mean, how much do I want to let them keep a Dawn of Hope around? Chromatic Lantern? Well, I know what I'm doing this turn. I'm gonna actually let that all go. That's ramp. Can I allow my opponent to ramp? So we go, on this turn we go to 1, untap. Right, I'll pay the 2 life. I'll pass it back to the opponent. They have a ramp spell right now. They have a 5-drop at their disposal. I don't know what that means for us, but... Oh no, is it like Teferi or something like that? Did I just super get owned because I didn't play around a Teferi? Oh, that's fine. Let's go ahead and just put that to the bottom. We don't need any more of those. Yeah, so next turn... Let's go ahead and pass. Next turn we can go ahead and go Cleansing Nova. Use the treasure so we don't have to pay our real mana for it. Please don't duress me. Please don't duress me. Move that to the bottom. We don't need a Clifftop Retreat. I do want to Starve Extinction, so that works out perfectly. White. 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 Destroy all artifacts and enchantments again. Get this Cleansing Nova out of here. Okay, 2 more life since we just took like 1 bajillion damage. I'm going to go ahead and get my Azur's Gateway out there now. I assume this is probably going to get picked up by a Ixalan's Binding. Oh, this is going to be perfect. We just need a 7th land. To be honest with you, we just need a 7th land. You can have a swamp. 3, 6. We need 1 more land. We can pick off all these threats. It'll be fine. Let's see what we can find. Put a Trish map underneath. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and put... What should we do? Should we Ixalan's Binding that? I don't really feel like I need to Ixalan's Binding that. Not yet. Not yet. Not when I'm this close to just board wiping entirely. We'll just let him keep the Karn. I just need one land. Did I? It wasn't this match. I thought I bottomed the Immortal Sun. I was like, oh, well, if I also draw that, that'd be... Okay. You can have a settle. Because I can't see... I don't want you to have an Eldest Reborn. Not that I really have anything for you to get. Just better that I get rid of it now. Star of Extinction. Here we come. Oh, come on. Do we let him have... Okay, well, I'm going to... Interesting. We need to naturally draw a land. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and Ixalan's Binding this Karn. I'm going to Ixalan's Binding the Karn. Make them have to work for getting the Karn back, and then we'll worry about it. Because once we get it, we get it back, we can invoke the Divine, their Ixalan's Binding, thus putting it back on Karn again. What is this? Another land. Okay, how many lands do we have? We have 2 here, so we have a 0 and a 2. I don't want to use these Invoke the Divines yet. Oh no. That's gonna be a good card. Oh, they're already using the Field of Ruin? Why? They know I'm trying to use this Azur's Gateway, right? Okay, I'll just grab it. Plains, sure. Oh my gosh. There's so many lands. Oh my god. I don't have so many lands. Play more creatures. Alright, whatever. We're just gonna spin through the deck. Do they only really play 1 Chromatic Lantern? I haven't seen another one either from the opponent. We're gonna lose to this 1/1. It's gonna feel good. What's on top? Something different? No, it's a land. I don't want that. Already said I've had too many. Are we gonna Banefire 1 token? Maybe. Well, there's no. We're not gonna Banefire 1 token. How? We hit another land. Okay, whatever. 4 lands underneath. It's not the worst. Pretty soon we'll just be able to Banefire the opponent. You know, unless they draw their Duress, which I assume is creeping up here as we go to turn like 45 or whatever. Alright, here we go. Treasure map. What's on top? Land. Alright. Draw the card. What do we have? Star of Extinction. I'll put a 7 underneath that. Go to the main phase. I will play a Lyra. This will probably get sacrificed, because these have to be Eldest Reborns, right? If these are Eldest Reborns, then that's, you know, we can blow it up. Gain 4 life back. Yeah, that's fine. That's 4 life back. I can live with this. What's in the yard? I can't help but feel like this is going to be useful at some point. I'll bottom it, though, and see if I regret it. Nope, that's a land. So, okay. I can use it and invoke the divine. No, I'm just going to pitch another land. I'm going to blow up the Invoke the Divine. I'm going to use the Invoke the Divine right now. Blow up the Eldest Reborn. Let's go ahead and play a Phoenix. See if this stays. Luckily, you know, the Invoke the Divine does give us 4 life back, so I do like that. Here comes the Contempt. Oh, a Cast Down. Okay, so it's Cast Down. They must have something else to kill. A Moment of Craving or something? 2 for 1? Come on, give me a 2 for 1. Give me a 2 for 1. I'm not blocking, by the way. I would recommend that you attack first if you're going to board wipe. Okay, that's fine. I wonder if they have like a Lich's Mastery or something like that. Okay, so what are they grabbing back from this? Are they grabbing my Azur's Gateway? Okay, cool. Cool. So I'm going to blow up Invoke the Divine. They're going to get a card, I think. Hopefully we find them a land. Find them a land. Find them a land. Okay, well, I guess you're getting a Contempt. Now, they could actually save themselves a bit here. They could save themselves a little bit here. Because if I go Invoke the Divine, blow up the Ixalan's Binding, all they have to do is just go ahead and Vraska's Contempt the Karn, and then they're okay. I don't really want to use my Azur's Gateway right now. It's a little scary, but I think I've gotta. They're at 30 health. It's a lot of life. Please, like, draw me like a Karn or something useless. Land! Okay. Alright, Siege Gang Commander. That's a card. I like that. These games are so grindy right now. Oh my gosh. Ugh. The 3. They already have 2. So if zeros, 0, 2, 7. So we need 2 more different costs. I don't really want to get rid of that Invoke the Divine. I feel like it's going to be useful at some point. So, Siege Gang Commander, I'll just go ahead and use this Adanto Vanguard. Yep. I know what you're trying to do. You're going to try to blow this up, and I'm going to have to let you. They're going to blow up my Siege Gang Commander with Vraska's Contempt. And obviously we're not attacking with a ton of things, because once we're not going to play into the settle. I'll sack this Goblin. Just because the Siege Gang Commander will then prevent them from getting life gain, and on top of that, like, I'll blow up their 1/1 life linker so that they can't just sit there and chump. Drawing 2 cards a turn here. Am I going to deck out before my opponent does? I might actually deck out before my opponent does. You know what? At this point, I'm going to get rid of Star of Extinction. Oh, there we go, and get rid of Karn. Beautiful. So that's once again, so we have 0, 2, 7, 4. So next turn, Starve Extinction would be pretty sweet. Just at the opponent. Just 2 threats. Get him to burn that settle. Resolves. Take the action. No more lands to draw, right? We can't draw. We only have one more basic. Only one more basic to draw. I'll pass it back to the opponent. We've got a lot of cards in hand, so this feels really nice. Like, we've got a lot of cards to play with. Alright, let's go. Arc of Vraska, get me there. Sweet. Go ahead and pop this treasure. See if I can draw another card. Another land. I have too many cards. Let's see if we can punch him down to 27. Opponent. No! Why? It doesn't even matter. You're okay. You don't have to worry about this. This card is fine. Oh, we already have a 7? That's so absurd. Whatever. That's right. I forgot about that. That's so dumb. I don't really have anything else. I guess we could have just done the 3, right? We could have just done the 3. You know, I don't want to really chance anything, because, like, what if... let's do this. That was a waste of a turn. Ixalan's Binding. That's under their Ixalan's Binding. Let's blow up their Invoke the Divine. I mean, let's Invoke the Divine, blow up their Binding, get my Binding back. Go for their Karn. So now their Karns don't do anything. I'm going to play this Dire Fleet to get damage on the board. That's right. Now we're on the damage plan. Doesn't matter. I'm not casting it. I just need to get something on the board to start attacking with, because we're drawing 2 a turn. We need to kill our opponent here. Oh, that's so miserable. We could have Banefired him for so much. Oh, that Cleansing Nova. Oh, that's so miserable. That Cleansing Nova. That was so miserable. Oh, boy. If we had just exiled the right thing. Oh, that's a bummer. No more Ixalan's Binding for the opponent. Oh, jeez Louise, that was so brutal. Do we even have any more Azur's Gateways? I think I put a gateway underneath one, right? No, that's probably from last round. Alright, the slow grind. It's fine. We have just got to get there with this much power. Fountain of Renewal does a little bit, slow that down a little bit, but whatever. Not dead. And, okay, we have a lot of Banefires. So, 4, 5, 7, 5. We have 15 mana. So we could do it for 14, 3... Oh, actually, soon to be... okay, it's fine. Fine, that offsets that, so they essentially only take this turn. That's so depressing. Let's see if we find Karn or something like that. Or another Arc of Vraska, that's just as good, too. I mean, why not, right? Draw some more cards. Just gotta race here. Oh, this is so painful. Alright, how much... They're going to drop to 24 here. And they go up some health. So 3, 6, 7, 10, 11, 15. Do over 15 now. We have all 3 of them. Oh, just kidding. It's for 15 once again. 15. Next turn, we got him. I don't think the opponent can gain that much life, but what do I know? And even if they draw duress or something here, they've got to do something about it quick. Sure, Chromatic Lantern, they bring this Chamber Sentry back. That makes sense. But they can't tap it right away because it has Summoning Sickness. And they don't even have the ability to put it in play yet because it costs 5 to return it to their hand. Chamber Sentry. This is an interesting deck. Our opponent's just like playing black-white artifact control or something like that. Kind of weird. Alright. Now we do it for 16. Woo! 3-0. What a grindy game. Good luck on Mercy. All right, we're at 3-0, but like these are just like some really, really long games, so I'll keep this. This is pretty good. This is some good stuff here. We have a Boros Guildgate, which is what we'd want to play early. Sacred Foundry, Azur's Gateway, Dire Fleet, Daredevil, Lava Coil, Treasure Map, and a Siege Gang. Perfect. Let's just hope we draw some lands. I mean, hopefully the Treasure Maps and Azur's Gateways can help with that. A lot of twos. We even have a Lava Coil for some early interaction. No, I can't play that yet as much as I'd like to. Alright, opponent. What do you got for me now? I'm going to put the Azur's Gateway down. I think this is probably one of the more important things to have. Perfect. We actually drew what we needed there. I'm going to play a Treasure Map. What we needed was a land, by the way. We drew a Clifftop Retreat. We're up against Dimir here, so this will be fun. Sun Cleanser. Out of here. No, but not... Oh. Sun Cleanser again. Yeah, I need seriously. Get out of here, Sun Cleanser. Okay, so we have two things underneath the Azur's Gateway. Not the end of the world here, because we, first off, are at 18 health. We're still at a fairly healthy life total. Oh boy. I don't know if I want to put the Siege Gang out there for them to get. But I know I definitely can't get rid of... I guess I could get rid of Settle, right? Like that would get me on 2-1, so then 3, and then we'd be a few turns away. Yeah, we'll go ahead and put Siege Gang underneath that Azur's Gateway. And then we're going to hope that Treasure Map flips. Or, I mean, do I even want to flip it? Oh, no, they're going to rip my Banefire. There goes Banefire. Luckily, we have one more. We have exactly one more. And we can also go Dire Fleet on our opponent now. If, of course, Dire Fleet resolves. Concerned about dispersal from the opponent, but can't really do too much about them dispersing us now. Ooh. Oof. Oof. Whatever. I guess we're taking the damage for a turn. Let's see, what can I find? I really do want to find some, like even a land to put underneath that. 0, 1, 2, 5. So if they don't do something this turn, we put the 4 underneath the Azur's Gateway, so that's a 4, so then you have all 5 costs. Oh no! Oh, that's so brutal. That's so brutal. Okay, yeah, you got it. Well, we gotta work on the Azur's Gateway plan again. No, don't do that. Yeah, sure, I'll keep that. I'll move that to the bottom. Oh, perfect. I get everything back. I can exile Sun Cleanser again. Because that card is really bad here in this matchup. And let's go ahead and pass it back. Arc of Orozco was a perfect pickup from our deck there. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. How many other hostage takers do you think they've got to have, though, at this point? Alright, Eldest Reborn. You got it, buddy. Yep. You know, I kind of want to keep that just as something to move underneath the Azur's Gateway. And now I have something to... let's go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and use a colorless there. Play Direfleet Daredevil. Target our opponent's Thought Erasure. Cast the Thought Erasure. See what they've got going on in their hand. Sinister Sabotage. Vraska's Contempt. We're going to obviously just take the counterspell. So this goes up to 2. That puts up to 3. We need something instant speed, right? Because then it's enters the battlefield. The hostage takers enters the battlefield triggers. Put it on the stack. Blow it up. Yeah. Resolves. Discard the mountain. So many different ways for our Direfleet Daredevil to die here. It's more of which one they want. We need a Shivan Fire. Like, we have 2, so, I mean, we have 1 here, and then so we have 1 more left. Uh-oh. That's not exactly what I was looking for. Let's crack the... Hold on. Before we do that, actually, let's tap the treasure map right now, see what's on top. Oh, perfect, Shivan Fire. Exactly what we needed. I'm going to draw a card here. I'm going to go into full control mode. I don't want to pop too many treasures for this, so I'll just go ahead and let them take their turn here. So enters the battlefield trigger on the stack. When they try to use their hostage taker to steal my Azur's Gateway, that's when I blow it up so it never leaves. Do you have a counterspell? That is the concern. Do you have a counterspell? Oh, please, come on. Alright, sweet. So it never gets taken. Our Azur's Gateway still stays and hangs out with us for the time being. What is that? So we have a 0, 2. We could move a 4 underneath the Azur's Gateway. Formation Campaign. Fine with me. Pitch a seal away. Alright, so we're losing a Direfleet Daredevil. Seems reasonable. At this point now, I feel like I think I'm only going to win on the back of the other Banefire. Move the Settle the Wreckage underneath that. Card's not going to do anything for us. Ooh, another Azur's Gateway. Alright, let's crack a treasure. Okay, we drew another treasure map. That, I guess. This is such a long game one. Oh my gosh. This is such a long game one. Direfleet Daredevil. Nothing in there in the way right now that I really, really want. Okay, so we're just going to pass it back to them. Pitch a Lava Coil, I guess. Or maybe an Azur's Gateway. That's pretty good for them. They have a Search for Escanta. Ugh. Up. Banefire. We need that. We actually need that, but we don't have anything to exile to. Whatever, we'll just draw that card. Get the other Azur's Gateway underneath it. Siege Gang Commander. So 0, 2, 4. And this is 5. Crack this last bit of a treasure here. We just have to hope that they don't have another Thought Erasure. That's my concern. Thought Erasure is going to super duper dunk on us. Okay, so they made us discard. And now we can go ahead and play. How much mana will we have open after this? I mean, is it better to just put... I think it might just be better for me to... I could have done this in response so that I don't have to pay the mana all over again, but... I need to find something I can do this turn. None of these are good. Let's put a 5 underneath, so now we have 4, 2, 0, 5. Obviously, I'm not using Settle the Wreckage. Passing it back to the opponent here. They're going to be able to pull what I believe will be... like, I mean, they're going to start trying to pull counterspells or discard spells. And I don't know what we're supposed to do about that. Oh, and they kept that on top. Please don't be Thought Erasure. Please don't be Thought Erasure. I think this game's over if they Thought Erasure us, because we don't have anything else, right? We need a 3-drop that we could exile. Do we have any? Oh, yeah, we have a Deafening Clarion. Or a Star of Extinction. Okay. Yep, it's over. I don't think we can win from here, so let's just go to the next game. We needed a good chunk of our damage, which would come from the Banefire. They discarded both our Banefires. Okay, so what am I going to bring in here? Another Ixalan's Binding. I mean, Settle the Wreckage is, like, decent, but Deafening Clarion's, like, not really... Oh, I guess we have to keep it in, though. Because if we don't keep in the Deafening Clarion, how are we going to beat the ridiculous 3/3 Hexproof? We have Star of Extinction, we have Cleansing Nova, we have Hostage Takers also. Yeah, I'm gonna just keep these. And I know they're going to counter us, too, though. That's another brutal one. We have so many counterspells. Okay, well, we're just going to have to run it like this. I think this might be our first loss. Because Blue-Black's kind of hard for this deck to beat. We don't really counter. Luckily, we have like a billion Banefires. Hopefully, they don't have like Unmoored Ego and then just like name Banefire, because that would be just hard times for us. Edit, 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 edit. Mulligan, we don't want that. We'll definitely can't keep this, right? It's a slow match. It's a very slow match. Try it. We have something to do here. The other one was just like a bunch of lands. And like, I guess, one late game. And I guess this one we have a bunch of things. But only 2 lands. So hopefully we draw a land here. Alright, so we have Ixalan's Binding, Lyra, Shivan Fire, and Immortal Sun. It's not looking good for us. I mean, how much do we need to seal away? What am I sealing away? I guess we don't really need a seal away matchup. Well, unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. We missed a land drop. Thief of Sanity, huh? Good thing we still kept this in. Alright. Our turn. Land is not in our hand. So we're going to go ahead and pass. Again. I'm going to save Direfleet Daredevil for when they try to do something like Thought Erasure, if we ever get that much mana. Well. I know that I would normally want to discard the top end, but like they're at the point where they could just play Eldest Reborn and bring back this Lyra or anything like that, and I want to keep Immortal Sun. This gets probably like Moment of Craving or something. Oh. Ugh, they drew the second black source. Just gotta draw like 80. They're a full 4 lands ahead of us. Maybe we should have just kept the opener at this point, right? Because then we would have had a bunch of lands and not that many threats, I guess. But whatever, we're not really playing our threats anyway, so it's about about even. Balances itself out. Sure. Huh. I kind of just want to eat the Thief of... I'm going to eat the card, the Chemist's Insight. It just stays in exile. I need to get this Ixalan's Binding on something of theirs too, but I'm worried about Dispersal, so I don't want anything that has too many enters the battlefield triggers. Because if they bounce it back, it's going to feel bad. Oh. Alright. We're getting our mana at least. That's the good news. Send in the Adanto Vanguard. This has to be getting contempted soon. The Rekindling Phoenix, that is. They have double Night Veil Predator, though. They play Eldest Reborn, we sack Direfleet Daredevil. We cut them off of the draw of the Chemist's Insight since Direfleet ate it, so they didn't get to use the jumpstart half of it. Now we're starting to get to the territory where if I did, like, you know, draw like a couple more lands and a Star of Extinction, I wouldn't be mad. Because I don't think Phoenix is staying alive. Don't look over here, bud. There's nothing here for you. Don't worry about this Rekindling Phoenix. It doesn't exist. Leave it alone. Alright, cool. I mean, not cool because I have to kill that, but or deal with that. I don't know how yet. But I'm going to try to Ixalan's Binding it, but I have a strong feeling it's not going to resolve. Well, here we go. There's no way it resolves. So I can try to because if I play Siege Gang, I get blown out by a board wipe. Play Lyra, not many board wipes. There's outside of like the white colored ones and I guess Star of Extinction. But I don't want them flipping cards, but I also can't afford to lose this Ixalan's Binding. And they're representing the mana. It's gonna send in the Phoenix. Whatever, I'll just play Lyra, see if that resolved. Cool. So we only lost 2 on that trade. At this point now, Adanto and Direfleet almost feel like just sack fodder to like Eldest Reborns. Lyra also stops all these attackers currently. But if they have like a Vraska's Contempt, then we can't do anything. But if they're heavily relying on like Eldest Reborn, then we've got some just chumpers to like sack. That's unfortunate. That's super unfortunate. That's very good for them. You obviously take the Immortal Sun, I think. Unless you have the counterspell. Okay. Can they grind me out of cards right now? I mean, they could just go Thought Erasure, discards... Oh, Dream Eater. Well, I guess Lyra's going back to my hand. Yeah, this matchup looks pretty rough right now. Night Veil Predators, come on. And Twilight Prophet and Dream Eater is brutal. This is a beating. That's a pretty good tempo play because I have to play... Like, this is my window to play an Ixalan's Binding. Ooh, they binned an Unmoored Ego. So what do I do here? Ixalan's Binding. I mean, that's just... You swing with everything. You swing with everything that you can. I'm down to 9. Is there a way I can get out of this? They block the with Twilight Prophet to the Adanto Vanguard. Or they just block my Direfleet Daredevil. Call it a day. Quite unfortunate. I guess I could have just attacked with the Adanto Vanguard, right? Because like, it's not like Adanto Vanguard's blocking any of these. This nets me life, though, and I kind of need the life right now. If I can keep the Lyra, it nets me life. Because would our opponent have blocked? Didn't they would have been down to 9? Might have just been a free attack, right? I don't think they would have blocked. Oh boy. The comfortable, just this casual Thief of Sanity. It's okay. Just don't let anything, don't let it hit you, right? Simple as that. Playing Lyra once again. What does this do for me? Probably not a lot. I feel like target attacking pirate. Do we have any pirates here? No, we don't. Yeah, I'm trying to think. How do I get out of this? I need to get in there for damage. Every single thing he has here blocks me. And opponent would just probably send 2 blockers to Lyra. That deals with Lyra. And I didn't want to swing with Direfleet Daredevil either, because obviously it'll just get blocked by anything and everything. Huh. Kind of a grindy game again. Back-to-back grinders. Alright. Unfortunate. Do they have a way to kill this? Lyra, Dawnbringer here. What are my outs? What are my outs? I guess I wish I had a Deafening Clarion. I did leave 1 in, right? I think I left 1 in. Or 2. Cleansing Nova is also not the end here. I would love a Cleansing Nova if I could. Lava Coil, very, very useful card. Does the opponent counter my Lava Coil? Okay. What about my treasure map? Okay. They have to double block my Lyra. Which I almost want to do, but not worth it because they have Death Touch and the other one would just break through and kill it. I wonder what, like, I mean, are you holding on to Direfleet Poisoner? Looks like they are. I don't like. They're trying to hold on to the Dire Fleet Poisoner from opponent's hand there. Eldest Reborn will probably sacrifice a Dire Fleet Daredevil. Search for Escanta. Jeez Louise. Let me see something here. Do we have anything in our... Like, is it worth keeping the Dire Fleet Daredevil on top? All we get is Thought Erasure? A Thought Erasure's not bad. Oh. Let's see here. No, I gotta move that to the bottom. I gotta move that to the bottom. I gotta move that to the bottom. I can't target his Night Veil Predators, so that's gonna be a little annoying. Can't afford to lose Banefire. I cannot afford to lose Banefire. Sure. I'll lose this land. Makes sense. I need them to not draw. I need them to not have another, like, Eldritch Reborn or anything like that. Oh, that's over. That's GG. There's nothing we could draw here. Ugh, destroyed. Monk is our last round opponent. Alright, so Dimir is a very, very long matchup. Okay. Please don't beat Dimir. I'll keep this. This is pretty good. Azur's Gateway. Cleansing Nova, sure. Land on top, definitely. We're keeping the mountain on top. Opponent also mulliganed. They're playing Is It Guildgate. So are they Is It or are they Jeskai? With a budget. I have to believe it's Is It, right? Like, they'd just be like, Is It Drakes? I guess we'll play an Azur's Gateway. I don't think I'm stopping them from flipping their treasure map in time, so I'm going to just keep digging. See how fast I can get my land to flip. Or my gateway to flip. Can I remove... Nope, yeah. If only this was like a permanent. If this could hit permanents, this would be so good. Ugh. Or I mean, it'd be better than what it is right now. Because like, I could remove counters off treasure map. Off planeswalkers. Then again, this would just be a 2-mana kill a planeswalker and have a 1/4. That'd be pretty sweet. Okay. Steam Vents tapped. Yuck. I'll put a Plains underneath. That puts, so we have a 0. Next turn I'll put Sun Cleanser underneath. Because I think we'll want Lava Coil for Drakes. What are they doing? Land number 4, do they have a Drake? Oh no. It's Thousand Year Storm. It's Thousand Year Storm. Uh-oh. Okay. Why do I feel like this is Thousand Year Storm? What does Thousand Year Storm also have? They have Niv Mizzet? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna... Okay, that's cool. 2. So we have 0/2 underneath the Azur's Gateway. Play another treasure map so we can start scrying. What else do we need underneath the Azur's Gateway? We have 1, 0, 2. Oh, we could put this. This would be 3. So Deafening Clarion's going to go on top. So then that puts the Gateway with 3 cards underneath it. Then we have 5 with Siege Gang Commander or Cleansing Nova, whichever one. But I mean, I'm most likely going to exile Siege Gang Commander. Because Cleansing Nova is going to probably be used for the Thousand Year Storm that's happening very soon. Okay, so they are choosing to blow up their treasures. Okay, they kept it on top. So they just scried with treasure map, and now it's on top. we're just gonna auto pass through our opponent's turn. I need a Star of Extinction or any 4-drop that I can put underneath here. That'd be really nice. Then we have a full 5. And I gotta hope that they don't like disrupt the Azur's Gateway game plan. Please don't bounce this or anything like that. Oh, I guess we have the 3. Ooh, Niv Mizzet. Pretty good. Doesn't matter. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I did that. I wanted to move that to the bottom to see if I could find a land. But right now, I think I'm just focused on getting this Azur's Gateway to flip. Gains me 5 life back, but will I even have that much life after this? I mean, maybe they won't attack. Maybe the opponent won't attack because they fear the fact that I could have a Seal Away, which I do play a Singleton, but they just leave it up to kind of like burn me out. Not unheard of for them to do that, though. Especially when I'm so far behind, I guess, on turns. I don't want to activate any of the artifacts I have yet, because in the event that I draw something for Cleansing Nova, I want to fire it off. Or maybe I'll attack with Sun Cleanser and the opponent will block, and then I can Lava Coil it. I can't see that happening for me, though, so I guess we gotta hope that they don't attack. Okay. Pirate's Pillage again. Alright, so that's 3 damage to me, because they're going to draw 2, and every time they draw Niv Mizzet, it's going to at least burn me for 1 per card drawn, so that's 2 more, so that's 3 damage. So I'm down to 16. They have a bunch of treasures. Comforting. They have 6 more men. Oh, they attacked? So crazy. Well, do you have it? Destroy all creatures. Draw a card. I don't know if I can beat them, right? I mean, like, you just counter it and then I lose? Pretty good. Yeah. Okay. Let's go to next game. This one's pretty much over. It's too much for us. It's too much. Right, so our opponent has no fear in swinging in against a red-white deck, so I don't assume they're going to play around Seal Away. Also, Danto Vanguard would be, like, clutch here. Shivan Fire, not really useful. Lava Coil, I'm going to still keep in because I assume there's some, maybe a Drake or something like that. Deafening Clarion does give our stuff lifelink. Let's run it back. Treasure Map, Banefire, why not? Okay, so they're going to mulligan. Alright, Sacred Foundry tapped, pass it back to them. Island. Okay, so we jammed the treasure map here. That's good, that's resolved. Set a stop on our upkeep because we really do need to hit a land on this. Their own treasure map, okay. Yeah, I'll keep the Clifftop Retreat on top. Yes, please. Shall draw it, pass it back to the opponent. We have nothing to do yet, but we have a lot of ways to blow up creatures. I guess I mean, I brought in the Ixalan's Blinding. I brought in the Vanguards. Sure, we drew a mountain on top. Keep that there, pass it back to the opponent. Opponent has now passed it back to me. Okay, I don't know if I really want the Boros Guildgate now that we have the 5th land anyways in Treasure Cove. Sure. Let's get some damage going. We have a Danto Vanguard on the board. Nice thing is that it survives the Star of Extinction. If I draw a land naturally, that'd be really good. Now that I have some kind of threat. Because I don't know... Drakes normally just have to... Or, I mean, this blue-red deck just has to pretty much burn me out. Or they could trade their shocks. Their shocks can become 4 damage burn spells. Okay, opponent. I think you're trying to play Niv Mizzet. Am I wrong to assume so? If you pop all... If they pop all their treasures and play Niv Mizzet, we might be in a pretty good spot. Then I just pop all my treasures and go Star of Extinction. Blow up their... I don't know. Their Sulfur Falls. Then that puts them on colorless red, blue, blue. Perfect. Cool. All of that resolves, opponent. Darn it. I don't want to use all the mana, but okay. So we set them back a land. They're pinging me in the face. Niv Mizzet's down. They lost the land. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's move in. Negative 19 on the Adanto Vanguard. Don't mind if I do. I could almost just do another Star of Extinction for fun. Just to keep them off red. Sure, Pirate's Pillage. Ooh, Sunbird's Invocation. Okay, that's a spicy meatball for sure. Okay, do you have... No, you don't have any... Okay, cool. Just gonna go ahead and attack with the Adanto Vanguard again. I'm going to leave the Treasure Cove untapped in the event that I want to actually draw a card, but I can't imagine me needing to right now. I'm probably going to just use the treasure map. Does this resolve, opponent? Okay, pass it to them. Dude, I think they have a stop in every part of the way. Like, every step, they have a stop. Also, they have treasures. Okay. See? I think they do. Okay. Alright, opponent. I don't know what's going on. But do something. There you go. Take 6. I need to pop a treasure to get triple red. And then I have exactly blue and a treasure cove up. Three, 4. I'll keep that card on top. The plains, that is. Concern is, do you think they have... Yeah, I'll pay the 4. If they pop the treasure, that's good news for me, right? They didn't do it. Please don't have a counterspell. 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 If it's syncopate, I can pay for it. Ugh. Alright. So, this game is over. They're about to untap with it. GG. That definitely wasn't the result we were looking for, but 3-2, the deck is pretty cool. It's an interesting idea. I like the idea behind it, right? Like the idea of playing a control deck that isn't, blue based. You can still play control decks that are, example. I mean, some would say that maybe Jund decks can be control-y. It's like tap out control and stuff like that. So not all of them are based around like counterspells. There's still like board control and all this other stuff too. So this deck was a lot of fun, but it did have some holes. And outside of some random spotty plays that I made, I think Sun Cleanser has to be for what? Like, I just can't imagine it being that good outside of maybe against like mono red, where I put it against like a Steamkin, or maybe like against Golgari, so I can shrink like a Wild Growth Walker or something like that, or maybe some Explorer creature, right? But for the most part, I think maybe Sun Cleanser, if you want to try to get spicy, I'd move it to the sideboard. Now, clearly, Maglor, you must have hit the right pockets of the meta or something, and maybe I'm just not hitting the right side of it, because that's just how Magic goes. And of course, maybe I'm just also using it wrong, not bringing in the right matchups, but at least from what I was playing, I just feel like Sun Cleanser should be in the sideboard if you want to play it. Otherwise, this deck does kind of just play the simple, like, big red game plan. If you've probably seen the mono red mid-range deck running around, where we're just gonna ramp off Treasure Map, maybe even off, in this case, with Azur's Gateway, and then boom, pow, straight in the Kissa. Banefire for like 1 million. The cards that I really, just like how I brought that whole game plan up, that kind of leads me to the kind of like the MVPs of the deck, which are going to so far be like Azur's Gateway. I really enjoyed this card. This is just a cool card. I've always had a soft spot for this card, so I thought this card was great because it's oddly, and it's like odd. Like when your opponent looks at it, it doesn't look like much at first, but then it kind of just starts adding up, and it kind of becomes a real clock, because Banefire will be for like 1 million, right? So, and then you do gain 5 life, so maybe you get it to flip, and then it can be the life gain that you needed to just stay out of lethal range against a burn deck. Who knows, right? I thought this was great, and also Treasure Map, of course. And then both of those play very well because, well, first off, Azur's Gateway is when you draw a card, then exile a card from your hand. If cards with 5 or more different converted mana costs are exiled with Azur's Gateway, you gain 5 life, untap Azur's Gateway, and then transform it. The other side is a land that then adds mana equal to your health total, right? So obviously aggro decks are going to make it so you won't add that much mana. If you're adding a lot of mana, you're probably beating the aggro deck. So card is good, though. I enjoyed it. It's a lot of fun. Unfortunately, it's legendary, but I think if it weren't legendary, this would be a little bit much. So definitely recommend this and the Treasure Maps. Those both lead into a gigantic Banefire, which is how you're going to usually win. I was surprised. I thought I'd only want this against blue control, but, after all the ramping we did, and, sometimes this is just the reach that we need after we've done enough damage with, like, Siege Gang Commander or something like that. This card is very good. As you watch me play against the black-white, like, kind of control deck, with all that life gain, even with the Fountain of Renewal, we were able to still just burn through it. So, card's very good, and this is usually how I feel like you're going to win. This is your control finisher here, because you know it's going to resolve. So, other than that, thank you so much for coming back and watching another episode of Fish 5-0. This week is, this was a fun one because I was like, I'd never played this before, so congratulations once again. Like, that's really cool. Okay, I hope I don't butcher your name, Maglor. Congratulations on killing it with this deck and the 5-0. I failed you there, Sensei. I failed you there. But nonetheless, thank you so much, everyone, for coming back. And if you like the content we make here, make sure you mash that follow button, that subscribe button, and of course, the bell button when you want to be notified of a new video coming out from MTGGoldfish. Of course, it is I, yours truly, your host, Krim, also known as the Asian Avenger, signing out.
Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, help us out by clicking that like button down below. And to keep up on all the latest and greatest, click that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that bell icon to get alerts whenever we have new videos. And if you want to, check out some of our other sweet videos here and here.